What up, everybody? I know last week there wasn't an episode, but I was busy, okay? I was in St. Louis learning about theater technology, USITT 2023. It was great, but, that's the reason I didn't drop an episode last week, and I know you guys miss me. All like 7 of you, I know. Don't worry, though. Mr. Cave is back in Joe's Cave. And we're here to have a great time. And now that I'm done talking like this, I would like to introduce my friend, Ryan Say.
You like it? You like that? Me just staring at you intently.
Yeah, you're one of the first people that haven't been like, because most of the people are like, what? That intro makes no sense.
Yeah.
And this time you just stare into my soul and it resonates, dude.
The whole moaning, like as funny as I find it, I can't now.
Can't what?
I can't descend to that level of how I was since I've gotten married. Like my wife might watch this.
So?
I gotta save my moans.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't pardon those out to everyone anymore like I used to.
No, that's okay. I have no qualm, no issue. Like, you save your moans for your wife.
I will.
Yeah. I'm so glad.
Yeah. I was a little disheartened when you didn't post a video last week.
Sorry. I was busy.
I listened to those on my drive. I could have crashed into someone because I wasn't listening to you.
You were so sad, crying, tears flowing through your eyes.
Blinded.
Yeah, so you couldn't see because the tears in the eyes and you're trying to drive a truck.
Yeah. Semi.
It's scary, dude. I'm so sorry. I didn't think my content meant so much.
It draws the emotion out of me. It's almost it's a little less dangerous when you do post a video because then I'm crying happy tears.
Yeah.
Because I'm so excited.
Yeah.
But
and
I
it's
can
like
still
a little
see
less
better,
slow.
But slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more clear.
Yeah. Less salty tears, more like enjoy film. Yeah. Did you like that tangent? I doing a good job so far?
Dude, you're doing an amazing job so far. That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. So, Ryan Safley, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people. I know some of the people that watch this know who you are.
Yep.
A bunch of other people don't.
Yeah.
So
I noticed that with a lot of people you interviewed. I was like, wow, he has friends outside of me.
Yeah.
Shocker.
That tends to happen when you're gone for like 2 years.
Oh, I know it. Yeah. No, so Joe and I met 7th grade. We had every single class together.
It was
in middle
great.
school, except for, what was it? The flex thing, like the Wednesday, like one class out of the week.
One class for like 5 days.
You like meet with people, essentially like a study hall. We didn't have that together, but every other class, every day. It
was pretty lit.
It was awesome.
I'm not gonna lie.
It was pretty sweet.
It was fun.
It was pretty sweet.
That's so long ago. That's crazy, dude. I can't even I don't even know what I looked like. I had that pudgy baby face.
I'll tell you what I looked like. The same. I don't think I've changed my look. I got facial hair.
Yeah,
I got facial, and this grows even pretty good. I don't have I did have a pedo stash in 7th grade, and it was the worst.
You did.
I did. It was awful.
I didn't grow anything.
I was lazy. Yeah, I didn't want to shave it.
Yeah,
I remember because my brother and I would walk to the bus for school, and he had his own friend groups on the same street, and there was this girl who would walk with him, and her mom hated me because she thought I was a pedophile.
Because of
the mustache.
And 7th grade.
I never even talked to the girl or the mom. She had no idea who I was. She just thought I was a pedophile.
Just knew it.
She had a deep
by
heart
the stash, bro.
Surprise, she was wrong.
Knowledge by the stash.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was wrong. I mean,
she was.
You were in 7th grade and were lazy.
Yeah, I just didn't want to shave the mustache.
That's okay. The fact that you were able to grow something in 7th grade is quite impressive. I, on the other hand, just got this bad boy recently. And the cheeks aren't fully flushed out yet, so we're getting there. You got a nice, sharp line.
I just trimmed it this morning. Had to purdy myself up. Chloe wanted me to be clean shaven last week, so I didn't have my beard because I've been growing it out pretty good. But.
Oh yeah, this has been here for quite some time, and this here, but I'm trying to build it up.
Yep.
And so because of that, it looks kind of weird because it's not sharp.
Yep.
But
I trim mine sharp because it'll get halfway over the cheek.
Really, mine does not go up that high.
It doesn't look very good that far. So I gotta bring it back.
Yeah, I kind of need to just like leave it grow as long as like. So what? I mean, how I got this in the first place is I just left it and then wait for it to get as long as it can, and then shave it down, and then like it'll get a little bit longer each time. And so that's what I got to do for this. But it's a process for me. It's like a month minimum. So
Yeah, this is less than a week.
yeah, but it's weird though because this grows way slower than this.
Right.
So I have to find the right size where I'm not trimming this, but I'm gonna trim this down to like try and even it out.
Yep.
Yeah, it's weird, bro.
I've never had that struggle.
I'm still not used to like trying to make my like putting extra effort into my face for it to look symmetrical. And usually Monica helps. Shout out to Moni. Because, like, I'll, like, shave it, and then I'm looking like this in the mirror, like, trying to see, right? And then, And then I'll, like, walk over to her like this. I'll be like, do I look good? Is it sharp? And, and then she was like, yeah.
Like, no, you messed it up every single time.
And then, sometimes she has to, like, come in and, like, help. Because it's hard. When I'm sitting like this, and the mirror's, like, down here, I'm, like, seeing all the back corner.
Neck beards are terrible to get rid of, even out.
And trying to, like, sharpen it, yeah, it's tough, but we make it. I think it looks decent.
You look good.
I don't think it looks terrible.
Very handsome.
Thanks you.
Very handsome.
Thanks you, sirs. English is not as strong for me as my beard is. You know.
Yeah. Your beard's pretty strong.
I'm actually
speaks a lot of English.
Pretty illiterate. I actually can't read or write.
And that's why you do this podcast. So that you can learn to talk better.
I just have to push a button and put a card in something and push another button to stop. That wasn't even the right order, but it was close.
Yeah, see, you almost
I'm also dyslexic, but not in language, just like in life.
In life, yeah, you just mix things up.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Most often.
Yeah. It's kind of like being colorblind.
I would know how that is.
You would.
I don't see color very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What color is that green screen back there?
What green screen?
Directly behind you. What color is that, Ryan?
Yeah, that's green. That's green.
Shit.
No hints.
He's too good, bro.
I'm kind of clever.
You're too good.
Yeah. I've lost a couple jobs because of the color blindness.
Really?
Yeah. I tried doing a painting job with a friend.
Yeah,
and it didn't quite work out. So he worked for this guy, Mike, and they had to paint a house, paint the walls inside of a house.
Did you paint it like red or some shit?
No. I used the same paint they were using, but I couldn't layer it. So I did a wall and then just moved on. And so he goes, Ryan, you're like missing a spot kind of there, like white spots all over. And I was like, it looks great. Like you could sell me this house.
That is amazing.
And he said, yeah, this isn't going to work. I think this is your last time trying to help out. And I was like, yeah. I still got paid.
Did you at least get some? Yeah.
I still got paid. He paid for lunch. He was a nice guy.
Yeah. Well,
I just knew painting wasn't for me. Found that out.
Kind of surprised you even took the job knowing that colors were difficult.
I forget that
you're colorblind.
I think the biggest one that I was most embarrassed by. Did you ever have Miss Hawsey at Southview? For history?
Was it like history? Black hair?
Yeah. So she, those tests where you had to like do population or height for countries or whatever?
Yeah.
Those are based on
They're color coded? Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot I was colorblind, and I failed every single one the whole year. And so when you fail one, she would have you come in and take a separate quiz. And every single time I was like, why am I getting these wrong? I'm not stupid. I'm average intelligence.
Yeah.
But I was like, I failed every single one.
You're above average.
And it wasn't until thank you. It wasn't until the end of the semester, end of the year, where I was like, oh, this is why I've kind of been failing all of this.
Did you know you were colorblind?
I do. I knew I was colorblind. I knew early elementary school. My parents thought I was slow. They were like, Ryan should be knowing these colors by now. Why does he not? And I was just getting them all wrong. They're like, he's not. He just can't be stupid. Let's just get his eyes checked out. But they thought I was a little slow at first.
I'm sure it's hard to differentiate, because as a kid, it's difficult for you to be able to like verbalize like these colors all look the same to me.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's even then, like you think elementary school with crayons, people take the paper off. I read the colors every single time I use a crayon. They take the paper off. I can't use the crayon. I just don't.
It's kind of awesome, bro.
It was really funny. It's a good conversation starter. Yeah, you would tease me.
I would tease you at Fairway.
Yeah, like the paper towel rolls, could see the color difference. A couple other things too. I was like, I don't.
But you kind of figured it out.
Yeah, I just had to read more.
Yeah.
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 So if there weren't any words, I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's funny though because like I drive for work, so that's one thing I do is I drive semis and I clean grease traps.
Yeah.
And you have to get for a semi you need to get a medical license, and they just do basically a physical and then a couple other tests. And what the test is, the lady came out and gave me like 3 cards and it was red, yellow, green. She's like, "What color are these?" And I just said red, yellow, green. I saw 2 greens and a yellow. I just said red, yellow, green.
Did you pass?
She's like, "You passed. You're good." Now I could drive.
Well, the nice thing about signs and the way that they were made is that even if you are colorblind, like the shapes and the locations don't change. Like they're
Well,
consistent throughout.
there's places that are left to right though. Have you seen those stop lights? In like I think there's some in
Oh,
Chicago. Like the stoplights are like
oh,
left to right. If I went there, oh my gosh, I probably couldn't
it's
drive.
it's isn't it red,
I don't know.
yellow, green?
Is that right to left though?
Yeah, left to right, like
don't
the way
know.
you read it.
I wouldn't know.
Oh wait, no, you're right because it goes green. I don't know,
Right? See. But you could see the color.
but I would know.
You would know.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't drive.
Yeah,
But I'm good now.
I drove in
I could see
Chicago.
stop signs now, but there's lights now. Before I get in trouble with this being recorded, before my boss sees this, he does know I'm colorblind, but I want to make it clear I can see the stop lights.
Yeah, you can see the
Most
lights,
times.
but yeah.
Well, the color difference, I can see it. Most
You
times.
can.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fascinating. I don't even know like how I would deal.
I find it funny.
Yeah,
I've just learned
it's just
to run
comedy,
with it.
dude.
Yeah.
Like you just kind of got to roast
It's a
yourself. and move
conversation
on.
starter. It's a good joke. It makes me hate playing the color game, but that's like the only downside.
You could never be a lighting designer.
No, probably not. What's funny is that I got married last year, and Chloe, my wife, is an art enthusiast. She loves art. She is graduating this year at Drake for art and teaching. She wants to be a high school teacher.
Yeah.
And because she loves art, she also loves colors and knows colors. And so
Math adds up.
when it came when it came to the wedding, the hardest color I had to see is green. That's her favorite color, and that was the color for our wedding. So when we went to look at different colored grains, I'd say they're all the same. We went to look at ties because she wanted me to have like a green tie. And I picked this one out. I was like, "Hey, this looks cool." She goes, "Ryan, that's gray." Yeah, I was not very helpful, which was kind of
You know
nice.
what? That's okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice. Did she help you? She made it look good.
Yeah, no, I was.
I mean,
I
you
was
wouldn't
pretty, It
know.
was pretty stellar.
She could have just been thrown in red.
Yeah.
The
I
whole
could have
time.
been a rainbow, but I looked pretty dashing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, congrats, bro.
Yeah,
That's
thank
a big
you.
thing, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Good.
Hell yeah.
We make the common joke. We're on a streak every day. New streak of being married.
Oh, it's like Snap Score, but better.
Yeah.
Because
It's like, man, we're
tax
kind of killing it right
benefits and
now.
stuff, yeah.
We just like made it another
pretty
day.
good. Yeah, dude. Monica and I are over a year and a quarter. No, a year. Is it a year and a third now? Yeah.
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 That's awesome, man.
It is good.
Yeah, I think we'll be hitting 2 years in June.
Oh, yeah.
Or
2 years of marriage?
sorry,
or-
1 year of marriage in June.
Nice. Yeah. Nice, dude.
Yeah.
That's got to be exciting.
It
You
is.
get to build a life with somebody.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's kind of how I feel.
It's cool. 'cause
Exciting. It's exciting to look forward to.
Oh,
It's just like I'm at a point where I don't have I'm going to graduate and get a job, but I also don't have that much money stored up. So like we
Right.
both want to
you get
talk about it.
Yeah,
but
you get past the big downfall of like responsibilities and actually having to own up to it. And once you do, life's pretty enjoyable. Like graduating high school. I'm a college dropout. That was a lot of responsibility that I was not ready for,
yeah.
and I dropped out and worked at Fairway for when COVID hit for
Yeah.
the summer.
Well, to be fair, the only reason I kind of went to college was because I said I was going to do it and I wanted to be the first person in my family to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like an extensively difficult, hard to achieve degree,
Right.
but it's something that I enjoy. And I just wanted to,
Right.
I just wanted to be like, if I can do it, like my kids can do it,
Yeah.
their kids can do it. Like,
yeah.
not that it's like required, of course.
No. No.
Um,
That was one thing hard because my dad pushed it heavily was college. And so I'm a sibling of 8. So
same.
my 4 older sisters had all graduated at this point, and my 3 younger brothers were still in high school and middle school. So
Yeah.
I was the first one to be like, I don't think I'm ready for college, and I don't want to spend this money, so I'm just gonna work.
You know, it's nice though, but
was
I
good.
mean, you got a job and you're kind of figuring it out. I think
It took a while though. So
Yeah.
when COVID hit, I just said I was gonna take a break. Didn't really want to say I was dropping out, so I worked
Yeah.
at Fairway for a while, and then I actually went for a year and worked at Ankeny High School as an associate.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
it was super dope. I got paid to do nothing for a long time, for about a
Nice.
year.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome. I just joked around with Mr. Hanselman and Mr. Lage.
I
And
miss
Mr.
them,
Carey.
dude. Dude, Mr. Lage, I hope he's doing good.
He's doing
I heard
better.
a story,
He's doing better.
Um,
I was keeping along with it.
but I haven't talked to them in forever. I wonder if they would remember me or recognize me.
Oh, they would. Mr. Carey, he retired.
Joe Carey.
Yeah.
I love that man.
And Hanselman, funny story for him. He quit
I would too.
middle of the year.
Yeah.
And it was funny. Kyle and I came to see him on his last day, just walked into the school. And he was like, yeah, I got a job tearing down nuclear power plants, retired nuclear power plants.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. He's like, yeah, I'll probably lose my license since I'm quitting suddenly, but I've got it in 3 other states, so I'm fine. Which is such a handsome thing to say.
That's very true. I have,
Oh, man.
like, I don't know. I feel like he was a great teacher that kind of didn't always fall in line with.
He prepared you for college, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah, and he
he-
was so chill about it, and he kind of like was like, "Hey, you guys are basically adults,"
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like he was the teacher that said, "Fuck it, like I want to be my own. I want to be a teacher, but I don't want to be someone else to teach. I want to be myself." And he never at one point did I ever think like he didn't enjoy what he was doing and he didn't have fun.
No, he was a teacher. He was not a babysitter, and that's what a lot of teachers do now. So that's why I compare him to a college professor, because he cared enough to help you if you desired it, but if you didn't, he wasn't going.
Dude,
to.
I was in there
He wasn't gonna
frequently.
babysit you. You know, I remember there was quite a few kids. I remember that would fall asleep at his class, and he wouldn't care.
Yeah,
Oftentimes, he'd actually talk quietly, so that they would miss several periods.
yeah,
As other kids came in, he'd just be like, "Shh, quiet. This kid's sleeping. He's gonna miss like the next 4 classes."
mm-hmm.
And you'd fall asleep in engineering and wake up in physics 2,
It's funny.
which is funny. Yeah,
That-
love the guy.
Dude.
He's awesome.
Yeah, that's important. I feel like people need that. They
Mm-hmm.
need to be challenged. And Hansman was the type of person that like actually cared, because I
Oh,
would
yeah.
always come in. I'd be like, after marching band, I'd come in. I'd be like, before classes, I'd be like, please, I don't understand trusses. What do you mean?
Yeah.
And it was non-calc physics, dude. I can't. Dude, I never had to take calculus, and I'm
I
really glad.
failed it both semesters when I was here.
I'm really glad I didn't have to take calculus.
I
Yeah.
wasn't a fan. But no,
Yeah.
he was cool. Like, I feel like I only made it through a year of college, and I didn't even do very well. But I feel like most professors would help you if you came to them. for
Yeah.
help. Would you say the same for the people you've had?
For our department, absolutely.
Yeah. So that's something Hanselman did really well.
Yeah.
You know.
There's a difficult thing if you're in like a large department like computer science.
Right.
What happens is like there's a disconnect between professors and TAs,
Mm-hmm.
and then TAs
I had bad
disconnect
TAs.
between students, and
It was
then
hard.
yeah, I almost failed Econ 101. It was the only class that I almost failed. The only class that I ever paid for a tutor for, and I went from a D minus to a C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's huge.
It is, dude. It was big. It was big because, like, in the giant lecture halls, you don't really get to ask questions for
No.
understanding.
You're
So,
not
like,
noticed unless you're sitting up front.
yeah, and even then, like, they're talking to this large crowd.
Right.
So it was funny. Economy, not one of my strongest suits. I know how to deal with money when it comes to me, but like, I did not like world
The overall.
macro. Was it macro? Macro was 101. Like
Yeah.
big overall. Yeah. not
I
for
liked
me.
macro. I took that. I
I
enjoyed it.
didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I struggled, and I paid attention too.
Of course.
Yeah, like as coming out of high school, I was very scholarly, and now graduating college,
You're done.
dude,
Senioritis.
senioritis is
It's hitting you like a truck.
dude, it's bad. But so I ended up taking an internship for funsies because, you know, I was working with like an associate professor
Cute.
who's really chill, and I was working on a show in Des Moines at the Playhouse. So, and I took it because I wanted to make a little bit of money, have fun, meet people in Des Moines. And the other person that was working with me, Jackson Newhouse, he's been on the podcast. He was like the first guest I ever had on. He was taking it for internship credits. So he got 3 credits. And I was like, wait, can I get 3 credits? So then I like emailed the professor and I'm like, yo, Will, can I get 3 credits? He's like, well, yeah, you did it. I don't know why you didn't ask me prior.
I don't know why you do this already. Like, what are you doing?
Because I mean, you need 2 to graduate, but I already had 2, so that was my 3rd one. So I was like, I'm just going to take it for fun.
Right.
But then I realized that I can take it for above 300 level, and I need like a certain amount that's above 300 to graduate. So what I did is I used those 3 credits and dropped a class. So basically, I did 3 credits worth of work, like for a different company in the beginning of the semester, was able to drop a class and still graduate on time.
That's awesome.
So now I don't have a class in the mornings.
Out there.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. And I'm also working on other stuff too. Like I've got this, and I've got the Fringe Fest. So I'm not like not doing anything other than school. And I also DJ on the side.
Right.
Whenever Steve is like, "Do you want money?" And I'm like, "Yeah, money. Yeah, I love money. I love cashing in checks with my mobile app because there's not a Viridian credit union up here. So I like Viridian. I like Viridian a lot, actually. Yeah. They were one of the first people to like give me a credit card because I asked them. I just called them up. I was like, hey, I want to build my credit score, and I would like to be able to like have a higher end of credit when I graduate, so, you know, have a buffer room, which I'm not a fan of borrowing, and you treat it like a debit card.
Right.
And I can't imagine when they first came out having to like mail in your checks on time all the time, because now I just use the app, pay it off right away.
That'd be awful.
It would be awful. But I treat it like a debit card. And they were the first people I talked to. They were like, typically we would give somebody like a $500 credit. And they're like, but you've banked with us for like 3 years. You've never gone like below. You never overdraft your bank account. Like it seems you have a good understanding of money. So we'll bump it up to $1,000. And so I had that card for and I put like a subscription for it was Splice, Ozone 9, Neutron 3 package, audio editing stuff. And by like a year later, I have a good enough credit score. I get another credit card. But I think the reason I built it so fast was because the bank was like, hey, like you've already been here for a while. Like let me work with you.
Right.
And that's good because like there's some banks that I will never bank at, like Wells Fargo or.
I use Community State Bank, and I've always been a fan of that.
Yeah, I like the local.
Yeah.
The local ones are better. So my grandpa's always been good with money, and so like if he recommends something, I'll definitely do it. So yeah.
Good.
So Lightfall, huh?
Lightfall.
We might as well jump into it while we're here.
2.
Destiny 2. I know, I keep bringing it up for the audience because I love that game. It's the only game that I really play consistently.
I played this in Minecraft. Occasionally Minecraft. Because like with the boys.
When I do have time, then I'll play Destiny. Because like I don't have time to like play a bunch of other games.
Right. Yeah. No, Lightfall.
So what were your thoughts?
Let me ask you this first. Did you grind a lot before Lightfall? Not really grind, but did you play some of the past DLCs? Like recent DLCs?
I played the Seraph one.
Okay.
And I didn't touch the one prior. And I slightly touched the one before that. So not really, but the Seraph one is where I did.
Okay. Because I would say Lightfall, at least in the campaign, was really enjoyable. It was incredibly fun. They introduced Strand really well. Yeah. And they introduced all the new stuff. The new area was beautiful. Yeah. Really good. I didn't like Osiris. He was very back and forth. Yeah. You know, he was very much gung-ho about trying to do the stuff with the veil, and then would always back off and would say, you know, no, maybe we should slow down. While also, I want you to go faster, but I also want you to slow down. He was back and forth a lot. Yeah, he was very inconsistent. Yeah, and the whole time he's yelling at you either way.
Yeah.
Stop yelling at me.
My man just woke up,
Like,
bro.
I'm just doing everything. Yeah, get off my
man
back.
just woke up. He's got dementia.
Yeah.
He's struggling a little bit.
He's freaking out.
I would too, bro.
But that, like, overall really good, except for the ending with the veil. We still have no idea what it is. And the whole campaign was about the veil.
Yeah.
How the witness wanted it, but we don't know what it is.
We don't even know,
We don't know why
how
he
we made
wanted
the
it.
connection either.
We don't.
We don't know anything.
And we don't know what he did with the traveler. We don't at all.
Yeah.
And yet when you go, like, you finished the campaign, right?
Yeah.
So the final introductions when you talk to Zavala and Ikora.
Rest in peace, by the way.
Rest in peace to Lance Riddick. He was a good guy. As much as I didn't like Zavala, he was a good voice actor.
Yeah.
You know, John Wick is my favorite series. Going to the new one this Saturday. Super hyped.
Yeah. Rest in peace to a good soldier.
Rest in peace to a good soldier, for sure.
I had to break that off, but
yeah,
you can continue.
But if you remember, their voice lines at the end, they kept saying, "We lost, we failed, it's over, the traveler's dead. We still have our light."
Yeah.
And he's smiling in those cutscenes, if you remember. You probably don't remember, but he's smiling while saying we lost. We don't know why we lost. We don't know how we lost. We don't know why the traveler's dead, even though we still have our light.
And our ghosts are still there.
Right.
The traveler is a machine, though.
Right, but that doesn't explain what the veil is. That doesn't explain how we lost.
Oh, no.
That doesn't explain what the witness did.
Don't worry. They tried to build one in the Black Garden.
Right, which they elaborate to after the main campaign.
Uh-huh.
So once again, we have no idea.
Yeah.
And that's frustrating because it's one of those things where, like,
frustrating.
Everything was building up to this, and we don't know.
You know what they're gonna do now?
What's up?
They're gonna make another DLC. They're gonna be like $100. They're gonna wave it in front of your face.
So there's
gonna
be another set. So they're
and I'm gonna buy it.
Oh, I'm already sold. So as
Yeah.
much as I complain, they already have my money. They've got my wallet.
Yeah, it's the only game I really played.
Same.
So
I mean, the game, it was enjoyable.
I went flawless last week.
It was really fun. Save.
Nice.
Save. Did you get a good roll?
I did not.
No.
I did not. And then I continued playing after, and I got another one. Still not a good roll.
I got a good one. I'd say 4 out of 5.
Target lock melts in a well.
Yeah. Target lock belts anyways.
Yeah.
I'm a big target lock fan.
Even when you're in a well, I popped the well. There was one guy.
Gone.
Dead.
Deleted.
Dead. Yep. Pop a
games,
super.
bud. Subs are a problem.
They are.
That's one thing. I think the weapon system is pretty well balanced in PvP once you nerf those 3 subs. It's not even all subs. It's
the aggressive frame archetype.
It's the aggressive frame. It's like Kelos, it's this one, and then it's Taraba.
Precision frame should have range. Aggressive frame should not have range.
My favorite SMG, one of my favorite PvP guns, Shira's Wrath.
Mm-hmm.
It's super satisfying, and it gets owned.
Yeah, it's really sad.
It's
really
so frustrating.
Sad. Yeah, you have to now if you want to compete.
You do. I mean, it had 11 million kills in the weekend of trials.
Yeah,
with that gun alone,
insane.
It was huge. It was ranked 1st for adept and 4th for non-adept in top 10 weapons of trials kills in that weekend. Yeah. It's crazy.
And but it surpassed the next one by like 6 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was almost double.
I wonder
the second place, which was also a sub.
I wonder if Bungie's looking at this like,
Well,
we're gonna keep it.
So they've mentioned in a recent 12 they're gonna nerf Taraba again, and they're gonna nerf Ikelos. They didn't say how, but I'd assume that this one's gonna be along with it. And if they don't, that's just ridiculous because it's better than both of them.
They're probably gonna nerf the archetype.
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
I'd imagine that, and then I would guess they're nerfing rangefinder because that makes the gun when people run it.
Immortal can get rangefinder?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Rangefinder on the left. And
I wouldn't even be sad. Whenever I use Ikelos, I feel dirty. I'm like, why does this have the range of an auto rifle?
And I like autos. Yeah. I really do, but they're just not as good.
You just can't compete.
Like I played this morning. I didn't have to work this morning. Got on, played some banner, pulled out summoner, did decently, but it's just like you hear like 15, and you know the sound already of the immortal.
It's ingrained in your brain
already
because you've died to it.
So like there's a couple guns where you hear it, you know what it is. You know, Layman Arc, Devil's Ruin, pretty obvious stuff.
Yeah.
Lord of Wolves,
one of them,
and the Mortals. 3 days in, it's like you hear the sound, and you know.
It's pretty
also because it's all you hear because it's 12 people using it at the same time.
I thought
It's a little frustrating. What are your
yeah.
thoughts on Lightfall?
I kind of like the fact that they didn't like finish it or like that they left it unfinished
Yeah.
because it finally makes me frustrated at the campaign instead of PvP. Because like I actually kind of had to work for the Lightfall campaign. To be fair
was
though,
fun.
I
It was a
grinded
good
it
one.
out. I have like 5, almost 6 hours of stream like straight.
It's good, dude.
I
They did a
really
good job.
enjoyed it. I didn't like the cutscenes, but I liked the gameplay and story.
Mm-hmm. Gameplay was
Gameplay was
amazing.
fun. Strand was I don't like it. I'm gonna be straight up. They made it seem really good in the campaign, and then when you try to use it in like Crucible, at least for Warlock, that is. 'Cause
I don't
mean
know.
Warlock,
The Threadling build, if you've seen it, it's pretty crazy.
but the Threadlings can just be shot.
Right.
Yeah.
So my thought is that I think it's incredibly fun, and they made it. The issue is they made it all around the grapple, which only the hunter builds into.
Yeah, that's the issue
That's
for
that's
it
my issue
is that
with it.
you just yeah, like that's what I was gonna say. Like the recharge rate of the nade seemed like, oh, so this actually does introduce a new element of movement.
Right.
Perfect. And I felt like, oh, dude, this is gonna be really fun to play around in Crucible. And then you actually get Strand, and it just takes forever. And then as you're grappling, you're just kind of slow.
Yeah.
You're slower than an Icarus dash.
Yeah. It's hard because like hunters get 2 grapples,
Yeah.
and they can create a spot where they can grapple infinitely
Yeah.
for everyone. For teammates too, they can do that as well, but you have to build into it. But the issue is that hunters get it pretty easy, which I'm fine with, but the other classes you don't. You ruin a build if you try to use it.
Yeah.
And that
like
makes it hard because it's fun, but it's just not as good.
I've tried to use the Threadlings, but in my opinion, they're just a little too dumb. Like they don't chase targets.
Not very well.
If they were as good as like, unless they have an exotic like the gloves for Warlock with the cold snap nades, that make the tracking better. Because like a cold snap nade, and you wear the gloves, you can't shoot the cold snap.
No. The thing is though is that from what I've seen with the build, you eat the nade, then use your class ability. Your class ability sends them all out when you place your well.
You can send out 8.
So you can send out 8, which is a lot.
And they usually end up just coming right back to me. Or
I've seen some. I don't know. I haven't. I'm addicted to the same build every time. I don't swap up a lot. I run Void Warlock nonstop. That's all I run. Devour
Void
Warlock
is
is
good.
Crazy with a Child of the Old Gods. The amount of times my Child of the Old Gods has sucked someone off, given me abilities, and then given me Devour.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It is pretty nice.
It.
Child of the Old Gods is the only like Phoenix Dive is nice, but not as good as like Child of the Old God is or Arc Soul, which is kind of sad.
Yeah.
If it would heal just a little bit more, or if it would start regeneration.
It gave you like, doesn't it give you like 1 second of restoration, or is that only if you have heat rises?
It's only if you have heat rises, and it'll give you just like a straight chunk of health.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like Mask of Baccarat or Worm Husk.
Right. Yeah.
But it doesn't start your health regen.
Right. Yeah. That'd be good. Like it used to. When it used to with no cooldown, that was pretty fun. That was
nice.
the few times I played Warlock on Solar, was when you could just spam it whenever you wanted to get the healing going.
I like sniping, and so Icarus Dash is like essential to my builds.
Right.
Because the nice thing about Icarus Dash is peek a corner, take a shot, get so far away from the engagement that if they do try to come after you, you already have your next angle lined up.
Right. And you also probably won't get shot through a wall from just walking back instead of dashing back.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I'm too addicted to the boot melee on Void Warlock.
Boot
the amount
melee?
Of, like the melee that sends you away. The amount of times I've ran at a Titan as they pop their bubble, I throw them out of their bubble and shotgun them in the face because they don't have their overshield. Like I did it twice this morning. I love doing that, and it owns them.
That's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It is one of the most glorious outplays I think I ever do, and it's not a rare thing.
That's so poetic.
Like, I run into a Titan Bubbles when I have my melee, not scared anymore.
Right. You're
it's
a shotgun
so much
aper.
Fun. I try.
Dude, Bubbles garbage. Wells garbage.
They're
Roaming
worse.
supers are where it's at.
That is one thing
Bubble
good
is
about
slightly
Strand, though.
better, but well doesn't give you an overshield, and
which is
you just get melted.
You can actually die in it now. It's still pretty hard to kill, but now you can actually die, which I don't know if I fully agree with.
But not with target lock.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's the only thing people are running.
I wouldn't have cared about those supers how they were before, but I don't think they should have been tier 5 supers. Because they're not shut down supers. Like, if someone gets a bubble in trials before anything else and they get a free round, that's frustrating.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that.
You know, and it's not even all shutdown supers counter it. Pretty much only Thunder Crash. Like Blade Barrage doesn't kill the people inside. Nova Bomb rarely kills the people inside.
It depends on what Nova Bomb you run.
Right. But even then, either one, they can still get away. Thunder Crash is like the only consistent one. I found that super frustrating.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with Bubble being nerfed.
It's good now.
Yeah,
it's in a good spot.
I feel like if they would just tweak well to just be half better of what it was reduced to, it'd probably be fine. Or maybe it's just target lock, and that's why it.
Yeah, I think it's just target lock.
It could just be target lock.
It ramps up. It can get up to 45% extra damage just for shooting people.
That's insane.
Which is a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's
it's better than kill clip, and you don't have to get a kill and reload.
Yeah, it's better than It's almost better than Rampage ×3, which is 3 kills. You know, quickly.
And this one is just. Can I
shoot them?
Can I shoot them?
As long as you can hit them and don't miss your shot, which if you're close enough, you're not gonna miss your shot. They're dead. It's funny.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got to take a bathroom break, but we'll be right back. So, see you guys soon. We're back.
Now you just need the mustache extra length.
Dude, yeah.
See, I
the
like
handlebar.
That.
Just go. The handlebar.
I had a goatee for 10 minutes last week.
10 minutes?
Yeah, so Chloe had me shave everything. She loves seeing me in a mustache, but she doesn't love me keeping the mustache. So when she was doing her artwork, I shaved this and left all that.
Yeah.
She hated it.
Yeah.
It was awful. And I thought it was hilarious, and I almost kept it.
I kind of want to do that. Get rid of the chin strap.
See, I did it just for the heck of it. I shaved this, and then when I shaved my neck, I made it choppy. It looked so bad. It was hilarious.
It's actually kind of awesome.
She hated it.
Yeah, I would too. But I just having right here would be quite iconic. Quite iconic.
Very, you'd stick out.
Very distinguished.
You'd really stick out.
Very distinguished for sure.
I looked like that guy in that Toy Story movie where he tries to steal Woody, and he has the chicken costume. He's got this facial hair.
Beautiful.
The goatee look. It was ugly. It was not a good look.
What do you mean?
He's not a handsome fella.
You are.
It wasn't doing
fella,
it for me.
You are.
That's true.
You could shave it all off.
I did.
Yeah.
It was all gone last week.
Kind of jealous. I'm not gonna lie. This will come back pretty fast, but up here it's gonna take some time.
No, mine grows pretty even all over.
Pretty jealous about that. Yeah. Fake. Give myself.
I am getting a few white hairs though.
Oh.
A few, on the side.
Yeah, that's what happens when it starts growing in 7th grade.
Yeah.
I would like to think I've got a couple more years before a gray hair, but I don't know. It depends on how many hours I work.
I'm going to be such an old, young guy. It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be glorious.
It's going to be handsome.
You're going to stand up just...
Yeah, 30, 35.
35. Getting out of the chair where are the grandkids? Oh, wait. Yeah.
I've been practicing the grunt.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I'm practicing taking out the hearing aids, too.
Yeah, you saw me on the couch today.
I did.
Yeah. I got the motion set.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You're getting there. The
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Good talk. Good talk. Move a little to the left. TV's still going.
TV's
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I've got it
Perfect.
set.
You've got it. You've got
I'm
it
ready.
down. You've got it down.
Practicing with the wife as we speak.
Let's
You
go.
know?
You're quite literally
Don't tell
ready,
her
bro.
I said that.
Let's go.
So,
Hopefully she watches this.
yeah.
And she'll
I'll
be.
send it her way.
She'll look at me like, because I'm a goofy goober.
Yeah, it's true.
Silly
Goofball.
goose. I'm such a goofy goober.
Silly goose without the goose. Am I right?
I'm just silly.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
I could put 2 and 2 together. 1 plus
That's
1
4.
is 3. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't fact check that.
Don't fact check. Don't fact
that.
check that this whole channel.
Take it as we say it.
This whole channel, don't fact check.
Don't fact check it. Don't look these
Don't
up.
fact check. And none of this is facts either.
Yeah.
Nothing's real.
No.
Everything is fake.
Just as we say it.
This whole channel is for
We're in the
entertainment
Matrix.
purposes only. Yep.
Yeah, you had to say that to disclose it for your future job, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh. I need to make a trailer.
You
So it's like right up front, so I can be like, "Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to let you know that this episode's that's not proper English. That these episodes are for entertainment purposes only. We do not condone the activities that are being presented in these discussions. Neither do we encourage them or discourage them. They just are. Thank you very much."
When you do voiceovers, you need to have that recorded on your face. You really put the emotion of your face. It makes you look really handsome.
Thank you, sir.
Puckered lips.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir. That's why
No,
Monica loves me, bro. I walked up to her. First time I talked to her, like,
See, that's Riz.
no,
That's Riz. It worked on the spot.
Yeah, bro. That's Cat, by the way. I definitely did not do that, but I could have.
You could have.
I should do that when
The fact that you have that on hand, it's in your arsenal.
Yeah,
I'll
when
save
she
it
when
for
she
later.
picks me up tonight, after she's done stage managing, I'll just walk up like. She'll love it.
Or leave. It won't be a middle ground. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, yeah. She'll probably just hit me with her car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a reasonable reaction.
Of
Other than just
distaste.
falling in love. You know,
Yeah,
it's
I
one,
mean,
of one or the other.
We're.
I'd run the risk.
But
think
she's
it's
already
worth
in
it.
love,
There you go. So you got nothing to lose.
unless it makes her hate me.
Nope.
Run me over
too
with
late.
a car.
You have her ensnared.
Poetic Riz.
Poetic Riz.
Poetic Riz. Iconic. What is a Chad like face filter where it like breaks out your chin?
Dude. Like
You know what I'm
chiseled
talking
stone
about?
chin. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like elong like
Yeah,
like the
like-
Squidward face.
Yeah,
when
and
he
then, but
changed
like
his face,
bricked
and
out.
his chin is like chiseled.
Just like bricked
solid,
out.
literally
Yeah.
bricked up.
Yeah.
But on his chin.
But quite literally on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their
It's
face.
bricked.
Their faces.
Yeah.
Them, theys, the faces.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
faces of them.
Uh-huh. The many much faces everywhere in the walls.
Yeah. They're watching. They're listening.
They're talking. I can hear them.
whispering.
Yeah.
No, that's just me, Joe. I'm talking to you. It's not the walls. I'm
Are you
still here.
sure?
I'm still here.
They're in the wall. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Or am I? Dude, I just saw the back of my head. That's scary, dude. My hair's not peaked today.
There's no bald spot, so you're fine.
Yeah, that's true.
If you don't point it out, they don't see it. Yeah, we'll just cut that out.
I'm pretty sure that that's the opposite of how film works.
I wouldn't know. I'm
I'm
colorblind.
taking it.
Don't fact check that.
It doesn't have anything to do with color, though.
Yeah.
It's like, as a good director of film, everything that's in the shot means something. That speck of dust in the air, it means something.
Yeah,
Anything in the
purposeful.
background is purposefully there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And even if it's not, it is.
It is. Yeah.
It is. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's all meant to be. No accidents.
It's like Disney and Pixar, bro. Or wait,
It is like that. I don't know how, but I'm gonna
Wait,
take your word for it.
just Pixar. Does Disney own Pixar?
They own everyone. I don't know if they own Pixar.
They own everyone?
Everything. Everyone. They own me. They own you. I mean, you're owned by China at this point.
Yeah,
Your TikTok.
Yeah. It's okay, though.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? Steal the $2,000 I got in my bank account? My lack of assets in foreign countries. Steal the things I don't have.
Corolla, all theirs.
God, they can have my Corolla. That car's as old as me. It's crazy. Works more than me too.
Making them worth his miles.
Yes, sir. It's kind of impressive. Well, I take good care of her. Yeah.
Good.
I'll make sure to get that oil change. She's not like like your old red car does or did. Remember? I don't know if you remember.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
The whole car shaking. The engine mounts are just not mounted.
Yeah. Me and my siblings wanted to take him to like a monster derby somewhere.
Yeah, just wreck it.
My dad wouldn't let us do it. He's like, no, let's go to the junkyard. Why? We could have more fun with that. One last leg,
Why not, dude? What happens if you smash an axle? Nothing wrong. Nothing bad happens to you. We're getting rid of it.
Who cares?
It's going to be crashed anyway.
Oh, yeah.
As long as, like, it's not on a public highway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be bad.
Yeah. Or if somebody's like, insurance is like, what you doing there, buddy?
Yeah, I'll tell you, I've been driving super safe since I got this job. I
was gonna
driving
say
semis, like normal, like this is what my boss says. He says when you're in this profession, your driving record is your resume.
Yeah.
And so my wife hates it because I drive slow now.
Yeah.
I won't go more than 5 over anything.
I
won't.
I typically don't drive fast, but it's also because I drive an old car.
Right.
And even on the interstate, unless a car's riding my ass and I'm also trying to pass a semi,
Right.
I don't go anything over 75.
Yeah.
Because even then, like 75 is a nice spot. 70 is like the sweet spot, but also if I'm going 70 up a hill, I need to turn off cruise control because my car will then just like go to 4,000 RPM.
It's gonna work his work in.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, chill. Like it's okay if we slow down up this hill.
It's not serious. Okay, relax.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. No, that makes sense. I've only gotten one ticket once in my life, and it actually happened because I went to my sister's like baby shower. I brought diapers as a good person should.
I've been in 2 car crashes. They're both my fault.
Nice.
Before.
So you're saying I could get hired because my driving record is better than yours.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a bad thing, dude. Or, well, it's technically enough to get a fine.
Right.
I just rolled through a stop sign. I did the California, like I slowed down to like 3 miles per hour coming off of a highway off of a highway onto a county road. And I was pulling out, taking a right turn, went down like 3 miles per hour, looked, we're good. Oh, there is a car coming, but I'm safe. I have enough time. I went. That car
was a cop.
Yeah. Yeah. $210 just for that.
Oh,
dude, it's insane.
They milked you.
Yeah. Well, I can't contest it.
Right.
I had it there all on camera. I wasn't about to drive 2 hours just to go to sit in the court and see if they show up or not.
No, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. To be fair, that's kind of the reason why they do it, though, is because they know the cop probably wasn't even planning to show.
Right.
But I paid it anyway. I did my civic duty and funded their story or their county.
Yeah.
They got me.
There you go. That's a good story.
Yeah.
Look at you serving a community you're not a part of.
Yeah. Such a righteous individual.
Servant, yeah.
I'm basically volunteering my own money.
That's what I call a donation to a place out of my control.
Yeah.
Right?
You're not wrong.
No.
But I don't know. Like I wasn't gonna fight it because I was like, damn, well, you got me. Like I'm not gonna play it off.
Like I'm upset.
I'm not gonna go to court and be like, no, I did not do this, and like
Right.
lie because I definitely didn't come to a complete stop. But I don't know if it was worth $210.
Right.
That's a little. Because Mitch was telling me a story where his dad was going 70 to 55 into Urbandale and got like $100 ticket.
Yeah.
And I was going 3 miles per hour through a stop sign and 210.
He's got to fund his donuts.
No, it was actually a young guy. He's pretty ripped, actually. I'm not going to lie, I was kind of scared.
It's like, oh, I'm not going to fight this.
I was like, so baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have done that. Got you off the ticket on the spot. Should have done the Riz move. Your lips. Your lips.
There is. I should have looked at him like that. Probably
Double
wouldn't have,
fine.
probably wouldn't have gone over
Yeah.
for me well, no.
No, double.
Probably
fine.
should have reached into the glove, so I have the glove compartment, so I have my wallet, my license and registration all ready. So when he comes up to the door, I can just hand it to him.
Right.
You know, it's actually considered good for you. You know,
Not making him wait.
yeah, to pay your respect. You know, get out of the car, bring all your
Right.
stuff, go
Well, you have
go
to
to
get out of
his
the
car. Yeah, and give him his stuff so he doesn't have to get out of the car. For all of those that are listening, do not do that. I should probably.
That'd be crazy. You get pulled over, and before he's even like put his police cruiser in park, he looks up and just sees you like sprinting at him with your papers, like here.
Let me make it easier for you, sir.
You'd probably think you're like wired, and then like instant sobriety test or something.
Yeah, he'd probably just detain me right away.
He's like, oh. Well. He's like, at that point, just stick your hands through the window, turn your back. I'll just handcuff you from here. I won't even get out of the car. Can you just lock yourself in the back?
Can you just come? We'll shut the door. It's fine.
You do it for me, and then
Yeah.
fine.
At that point, might as well take me to the county jail. Yeah.
Good night to sleep.
Don't do that.
No air mattress
Ladies
there,
and
though.
gentlemen. Yeah, no air mattress there.
No.
There's cots though.
Where? That'd be kind of nice, kind of homely.
Yeah, you get food, you get shelter. Don't have to worry about bills.
No, that's
You can get shredded.
a selling point. Sorry, Chloe, I'm gonna be gone for a while. I'm gonna hibernate in prison.
That's okay. I'm pretty sure they can work you there.
I'd hope so, because she's not working. I'm the only one making money right now. Be kind of.
I don't think you can make money though.
Oh,
If you're in prison, I don't think you get to make
I don't
money.
know.
I'm pretty sure you just have to do your civic duty because you're no longer a citizen. You're a criminal.
well, yeah, she'd be screwed then. I'd be shredded though.
You'd be shredded. So who's
Might be
really
worth
who's
it.
really screwed?
Yeah, I'd be fine.
Yeah, you'd
She'll
be
figure it
shredded.
out. She'll figure it out.
You got to work on your gluteus maximus. Make sure that shit's bricked up. So when you drop the soap, you're perfectly
With the
safe.
chin too. Chin bricked.
Chin
gluteus
bricked,
chick.
gluteus maximus
Oh.
bricked, core bricked, dick bricked, all of it,
Yeah,
all of it.
yeah. Would not be fun to.
No
smash a
steroids
brick.
though. Don't do
No,
that.
of course not.
That's
All
lame.
legit. All legit.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure they have protein powder somewhere in the prison, right?
Sneak it in.
Yeah.
Find a
Imagine,
way.
imagine they're like going through. They do a drug bust, and there's just your order
It's-
of
it's just
whey
protein
whey
powder.
protein powder. They're like, is this Coke? They open it up. They're like, they analyze it. Like, this shit's protein. Who the fuck is smuggling in protein?
He's like, you
You
know what?
walk over there, like, that's me.
Like this point, you're not even in trouble. I'm just gonna take this on your behalf. So.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty valid. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what I was thinking on the drive up here?
What were you thinking, Ryan? Safely.
You need a logo,
I do.
and I know someone who can hit you up that I'm very close to.
Sure.
Yeah, my wife. She does logos.
Sure.
She
I'd be
should.
down. I want to like. I kind of want when I end up moving and getting my own place, I'm gonna need somebody to help me like design the interior because I'm not. I have like ideas, but when I do it, like I can do the architectural like, oh, so this is like system setup that we
Right.
need,
Yeah,
but I need it to be pretty.
you need to pretty it up.
Yeah, like so far,
Need
like
to
this
rizz
is
up the
pretty good.
room.
Like good cable management, I can do.
Yeah,
Like good
yeah, yeah.
stuff, like safety, security, I can do that fine. But like making it look homey and pretty and cave-like,
Not your forte.
not my fault. I have ideas, but I just like don't know
How
how
to put
to
it
put it together. Yeah, so like I could give like a concept to somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and I was thinking like either having like one of my grandparents, the John Gords, they have a cabin
Mm-hmm.
up in Minnesota, and they got like that Minnesota Lake wood cabin timber like esque stuff that I really like. But also making it like warm and inviting, but also cozy, but also like chill. Like I would like some
Yeah.
like leather couches, like some nice stuff. But I'm probably gonna have to build up.
Right.
But what
Telling you, plasma. Donate BioLife. You make bank on
dude,
that.
I feel like it depends on the BioLife because the one in Ames, at least I've heard their nurses aren't really nurses, and they don't always hit the veins right off the bat. And you can walk out with some pretty serious.
I've gotten pretty messed up. So James Bird, no, not James. My buddy,
Yeah.
my Chloe's brother Gabe goes up here, and he's been
Yeah.
hitting this one and says it's a lot better than the one in Ankeny, which I go to.
Really?
So the one in Ankeny, it's like DMAC med students that do it, and they've messed me up quite a few times.
I don't know. I don't know if.
I've had to go to the doctor because they messed me up so bad. Like they stuck the needle in, but it didn't go into the vein right, and so it sucks out the blood, cycles it out the plasma, and then when it went back in, it went into my arm, not in the vein, and I could see my arm swelling up like a water balloon.
Yeah.
And the nurse was like, "Nah, you're okay. Turn it back on," and the machine immediately shut off. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I looked at it like that's not good. They still paid me though, but it does pay good. It pays pretty good.
I feel I don't like the only. I would do it if I knew that they were professional nurses.
From what I've heard, the Ames one is actually pretty good. I don't know.
I've
Maybe
heard,
you've heard not.
I've heard different things from different people, and also different bodies react differently too.
Right.
So
That's true. Some people have weak veins, some people don't.
yeah,
So.
I could probably bust out some, but I would also
Break
like
up the
I don't want to be tired, and like
That's
I don't want
true.
to feel like shit.
I don't usually feel bad. I'll get a little drained,
Yeah.
but I don't usually feel bad afterwards.
Yeah.
It's good money though.
It's
Like
apparently
$100 a week at least,
Yeah.
just for 2 hours.
You're sitting there for 2 hours, $100, $50 an hour
Yeah,
to sell your
you got to go
blood.
twice. So 1 hour one day, an hour the other day.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. I probably won't, only because, I don't know. I don't want to fuck up my arms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I feel like your arm, like,
I got twig arms.
Yeah.
I got nothing to
Yeah.
lose here.
yeah. Like, if I started swelling up,
It'd probably look pretty bad.
it'd be pretty
Made
bad.
me look muscular
I've
when
seen,
I swelled up.
I've seen, like, bruises that go from, like, here to here.
Oh yeah, my whole forearm was swollen.
It's not,
That was not very enjoyable.
it's not,
That was like 3
it's not
weeks.
worth $100. IMO.
True. That I guess.
IMO.
But the other weeks.
Yeah, if they're good. If a nurse doesn't look like they know what they're doing, I would just walk out.
I would recommend it
If I would
for
ever
the
go.
beginner bonus, because the beginner bonus it's like $1,000 in the first 8 donations, like total.
That's what I've heard.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I could buy an electric scooter with
Yes,
that.
you could in 1 month you could get $1,000 for essentially free.
They're not really, because you're selling your life force, but you're selling it
Yeah,
to
who
them,
needs
and
it?
then they resell it for like triple.
Probably.
Not probably.
I don't know. One of the friends I game with, she needs it, so she's been thanking me. Like, thank you for your service
Recommendation.
and donating, because like she takes meds that that uses the
Oh,
plasma.
oh! I thought you meant like you recommended it to them, and
No,
oh,
I have recommended it to people. When I worked at Ankeny High School, I recommended it to the high schoolers when they graduated, and in hope that I would get paid, and it didn't work out.
you didn't get paid. I
No, they didn't go, or they didn't recommend me.
was gonna say
That would have been like a life hack right there.
yeah.
To convince young kids as they got older to
Go
donate at least 3 times. And you
Well,
get paid.
Dude, you're already making more money than you worked when you made it, or than you made when
That's
we worked
true.
at Fairway.
That's true. I'm making significantly more there.
Yeah, just
here.
on BioLife than
On
Fairway.
I'm just yeah.
And now you're making
on the job I have now. Oh man.
yeah. You got
I'm not loaded, but for the amount I have to work, is very minimal.
Do you get OT or?
So I'm
typically
on
no?
salary.
Okay,
So I'm on salary,
okay.
and we work. It's 4 a.m. to between 9 or 11 in
Yeah.
the morning. Whenever we get off,
Yeah.
whenever we get done, we're done. And we only work the first Friday of the month. We don't work Fridays after that.
Nice.
And then we front load work. So like this until the end of the month we get days off. So I had today off. I work tomorrow, but I have Friday off, and then next week I only work Monday, maybe Tuesday.
And is it like
the rest of the week's off.
monthly salary, weekly salary,
I get paid first of every month.
monthly salary?
But I mean, it's a yearly salary. That's just
Oh,
when I get paid.
okay. So
Yeah,
you know
so
like what you're making annual salary.
I know what I'm making
that's
annually.
divided up
Yep,
for the month.
divided
Nice.
up for the month, and it's
That does look pretty sweet.
a good gig.
I probably
I
won't
hardly
be-
have to work. I just have to. I just can't game at nights anymore.
I have
Which
no
stinks.
issue with that. I don't know. I feel like when I get a full-time job, I'm just not gonna have time to game as much, which is fine because I really want money.
Right.
Like the jobs I'm looking at now, frequent OT, which is like
Mm-hmm.
I want,
Right.
like 1855, but then like I work in the theater, you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna be working more than 40 hours if you can get a good
Right.
gig. I did the math where it's like roughly 3 months, 15 grand, working an average of like 20 hours OT. So on top of, so like 60 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But I know like during mid season, I'm probably going to be making above 15 grand if I
Right.
get the job, please. Santa
Be
Fe
nice.
Opera. Santa Fe Opera.
Be
I hope
awesome.
they watch some of these. Even though it's like, it's very unprofessional. And I think they know, or if they have. I mean, we had a guest speaker today for class, and she was like, yeah, dude, you just put stuff out there.
Right. It
Yeah.
shows your character at least.
Yeah.
Because you're not flaunting someone you're not when you're doing these podcasts.
That's
You're
true.
showing who you are.
I'm
And so they
very-
can see that ahead of time.
Yeah.
Which I think could be helpful or harmful.
Yeah. I would say more helpful.
say more
because
helpful.
I wouldn't want to go to a job and not be myself.
Right.
And like, while this
Especially
is very
in a job that you have
Yeah.
or that you're seeking.
that I want, and this is a very lax podcast, of course, customer service, being professional,
Right.
like
Of course.
those are traits that I have. But also, if this is just me and the employees chilling, this is who I am.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see how it is. So fuck yeah, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Whoa.
Wow. You
Whoa.
spend so much time messing with that mic and then you just slap it out of the way.
Just, dude, I've hit this mic at least like typical average one time every episode. So we're sitting pretty
there you
good.
go.
Well, Ryan Safley,
Yeah, man.
I think we can probably wrap it on up here. What you think? Do you have any closing thoughts, statements, anything you would like to share with the world?
Oh, this was fun.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
pretty
fun.
fun.
Everyone should hop on your podcast.
It's fun. I like it.
Get more people to do this.
I
It's
honestly, yeah, I like to have, I want to try get like a new person every time to start. And then like, I would love to like have a reoccurring,
Yeah.
like some people on, especially when I move. That's going to be, when I move and I have to meet new people,
Oh, yeah.
it could just be
enjoyable.
fun
A
to just
whole
be
new
like,
crowd.
yeah, it could be fun to just be like, come on, dude. Like, I don't really know you, but like, why not just have fun, be ourselves, and like also make some content.
Yeah.
I need that content, Ryan.
Yeah, dude.
I need that content safely. I need that safely content, if you know what I'm saying.
Safe house, good work.
The happy banana at
That's me. Happy Banana. Hit me up on
Twitch.
Xbox.
Let's go.
I've streamed a few times.
Yeah, dude. Whenever I requested it.
Did you do day one for the raid?
No, I did not. What was I doing?
It was good.
What was I doing? Oh, I wasn't even home. I was in. Was I? When was day one? Was it last weekend?
2
weekends
weekends. Second weekend of March of this month.
I don't remember. I know I wasn't home.
It was fun.
I wanted
It was
to.
an actually enjoyable day one. We got it. I was proud of my
Let's
group.
go.
We got it. It was like took us like 13 hours straight, like 3:30 a.m.
Yeah,
it done.
Mitch said that he finished at like 2 a.m. He
Yeah.
got his. That's dope. I wanted to. I definitely could have done it, but just wasn't home.
Yeah.
And then like I saw that, hey, I could get the first week and still haven't done it. I want to do it. I haven't done.
Still haven't done it?
Oh,
Dude.
you're running through it. I haven't.
I ran my little brother through it. He was like 1740. I'll take you through it. Easy.
I haven't
It's
done
It's an easy raid.
the other pyramid one.
Val?
Yeah, I haven't done that one.
That was
either.
cool.
I haven't done that one. I want to. Haven't done it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't even know if it's in rotation right now.
But you're still able to do it. It might not be pinnacle.
It's fine. It's fine.
I want to do it too because I don't have the exotic yet. I'm on like 35 runs, no exotic. This is
Dude,
pretty
I've done
brutal.
Spire so many times. I feel like I should have it. That's a dungeon. That's not a raid.
You don't have the sword yet?
From Spire?
Inspire? Or the bow?
No.
You gotta. Have you done the challenges?
No.
The challenges, I think, increase the drop rate.
Oh, that's probably what they are then.
You should do those.
Perfect. Well, I'm not a big bow guy. On controller,
No,
I
the
was.
bow stinks, so you have no rush.
That's okay.
Cut the
It
things.
is what it is.
I've been using a two-tailed fox for PVE.
Oh.
Thing's goaded.
Yeah,
with-
because they buffed it.
with the
They did like
catalyst?
some changes. Yeah.
Well, they made it so that each burn is affected for the rocket. So like it scorches, it suppresses, and then the catalyst adds a third rocket that does arc, and then it also jolts. So for one rocket, it shoots 3.
three-tailed fox.
Basically.
Was
So
it like
it's
two-tailed fox and Catalyst is like the third tail? It's like
essentially
Naruto.
dude, it's gonna be the 9-tailed fox.
Let's
No,
go.
it's cool because it shoots like thunk thunk for 2 rockets, and so with the catalyst it does thunk thunk, and then the second thunk just shoots two
At the
rockets
same time.
So it doesn't slow it down at all.
So you're saying that technically they
free
could have
rocket.
a 4-1?
Yeah,
They could have 2-2?
2-2.
Then they
like
just keep
double
adding,
tap for
bro.
Call of Duty zombies.
Yeah, bro.
Essentially.
Before you know it, you got Arc, Solar, Void,
It's
Stasis, and Strand.
Oh my gosh, dude! It like freezes them, but also picks them up, suspends them. That'd be dope.
Insane.
It'd be so much fun.
Insane in the
gun is good.
membrane. Nice.
Insane in the brain.
Anyway,
Anywho,
all right. We'll wrap this up. As always, listeners, if you made it this far, you know where I live. Come find me. I'll kiss you on the mouth. And on that note, Ryan, any closing statements?
no, you got it. This is fun.
Perfect. Thanks for being on, bro.
Thank you.